Hello, this is Jane Talbot and it is day 4 of my dream diary. If you thought yesterday's post was a little bit on the spooky side, well, hold on to your hats. Last night, before I went to sleep, I set the intention of exploring one of my regularly repeating dreamscapes. So there are kind of theatrical sets which I regularly encounter, and I wanted to explore them a little bit more and even see if I could explore behind the theatrical set itself. So I went to sleep and sure enough I had a dream. And the dream I had was that I had a watch with a broken strap, and I had attached that watch with the broken strap to an intact watch on my wrist. And yet I had set the intention, I knew I was going out to look for a new functioning watch. At this point in the dream, I became lucid. I knew that I was dreaming, and a simultaneous kind of emergence of the sense of the dream, the purpose, the meaning of the dream started to come to mind. And just as I was thinking, well, that's the end of this particular dream, right in front of me, a path opened up. It was a white concrete, bright path, edged by very tall buildings. There only seemed to be one direction for me to walk in, that was straight ahead. And I followed this path, had a gentle rise to it, and when I got to the top, stretched out in front of me was a river, and there was a bridge over the river, and in the instant of seeing this river, I recognised it. It's a river I see very often in my dreams, and at that point of recognition, the part of me that generates my dreams saw fit to flash past my eyes all the different configurations of this river that I've experienced in a whole range of dreams. In the dark, in the night, in the daytime, in bright sunshine, in rain, in an urban setting, in a rural setting, all the possible dreams I could have and all the dreams I have had. That was the sense of this flash of like a film strip going past my eyes. At that point, I also realised that there was a purpose in showing me this set, that the set had meaning for me too. And I climbed down to the banks of the river. I knew my way around. There are steps that go down right to the actual, you could tip your feet into the river. And as I was exploring, I was very aware of the power of the river, the feel of the flow, the aliveness to this river. There was something unstoppable, a real force to this river, at which point I woke up. So then I did my dream analysis. I'd written down some notes and I took each of the elements of my dream and asked myself, what do each of these elements mean to me at a higher level of abstraction? And I kind of already knew the context, which I'm going to keep to myself. So for me, the watch with the broken strap, the meaning I got, ties are breaking. Something is broken. Something is not working. And the fact that I tied it on to a working watch, what came up for me immediately was rescuing. And the fact that I was looking for another watch, so the thing that came up for watch was time, and time for me came up for that. I was looking for something for me, a watch for me, time for me. Seeing the walkway, for me, that was for me having a conscious awareness of the bridge between my dream, I know this sounds a bit spooky, but the place where my dreams are made. So I got to look at the set, I got to look a little bit behind the scenes. And even more importantly, I can now see that there are layers of meaning in my dreams, because the experience of seeing the river, this dreamscape that I regularly encounter, For me, I understand what that river is, and I feel quite emotional saying it. The aliveness, the flow, the energetic force, that is me. That is my life. So looking at the key elements of the dream and the context to which it relates, the message I got is, Jane, it's time. It's your time. If it's broken, let it go. Now, I'm almost looking forward to going back to sleep tonight. I might even have an afternoon nap because I just wonder what I'm going to see next. Bye.